In case you missed it, here are 3 things you need to know from this week's episode of NXT. First, Stephanie Vaquer pulled double duty defending the NXT Women's title and the North American Women's title in the same show. They really built the whole show around it, which, of course they did with 2 big title defenses. She opened the show defending against Jada Parker and retaining, and then closed the show defending and retaining the North American Women's title against Fallon Henley. They booked her extremely strong. She is extremely over with this crowd, and it looks like they're going to run with this double duty story for at least a little while. And it's great. It's great to see. Both matches kind of started a little slow and then picked up as they went on into the later moments, but I'm really excited to see where they go with this run. Second, Ricky Saints and Shawn Spears had a sit-down. Ricky Saints and Vic Joseph had a sit-down that was interrupted by Shawn Spears. And we found out after the fact that there's going to be a North American title match next week between Spears and Saints. And Spears just won it a couple weeks ago. So I can't imagine he'd drop it this soon. But I also don't imagine Ricky Saints losing this soon. My guess is Ethan Page or someone gets involved to cause a DQ, and then we get a triple threat match or something at Stand and Deliver where Ricky can win that way. I'm interested to see, but that's what I'm guessing. I think this is a clear triple threat coming up soon. And 3, and I feel pretty confident saying this, Trick Williams is probably the leader of Dark State, the stable that has been going around attacking everybody in NXT. They came out tonight to confront and attack Obafemi and Javon Evans, and then kind of peeled back and held off when Trick came out and hit Javon Evans with a trick shot knee. So this is definitely building towards a triple threat for the title at Stand and Deliver. And I think it is very easy to imagine that Dark State helps Trick win. He becomes a 3-time champion, and then we kind of figure it out from there. I'm a little hesitant to say all this because it is so predictable and straightforward, and it would mean more time for Trick in NXT, which I don't really think he needs at this point. I think he's ready to go to the main roster basically whenever. This is something where Javon Evans being the leader would be good to help him continue to establish himself. But he's so over, they might not want to do that anyways. But it's really interesting. I'm curious to see how this all unfolds because it feels so predictable. Let me know what your favorite part of the show this week was.